Pozdrav ljudi životinje, dobrodošli na kanal Leg Hrvatska, ja sam Dino i mi igramo Horizon Forbidden West. Ovo je već 23. epizoda. Baš smo se razigrali. Biće još dosta epizoda, mislim da igrica nije nigdje blizu kraja. Ako smo puno toga već napravili, stvarno je puno toga bilo, s puno questova i stvari odrađenih. Puno toga se dešavalo, ali mislim da bude samo se još puno više toga izdešavalo. Ja ću da podijelim sve na brzinu. Tu ćemo stavimo hashtage. Evo ga, spremni smo. Možemo da počnemo. Šta nam data? No data kaže. A nek ti no data. Ne mi svrbi nešto. Možemo da krenemo. Imamo puno toga tu za radit. Puno njih hoće nešto da kaže. Da pričamo s njimi. Imamo čak jedan quest ovdje negdje. Gdje je quest? Gdje je quest još tamo naprijed? Ko ima to quest za mene? Ti imaš quest za mene. Ti nešto hoćeš. Šta hoćeš?
Got a minute?
As many as you need.
I have to travel beyond the western coast.
To the ruins, shrouded in fog.
Yes, and I'm looking for a tribe, the Quen. I encountered them once before. They said they came from across the Great Ocean. I was hoping that Tanakh knew more about them.
There were rumors of trespassers in the area, but we thought they were just bandits. Hikaru sent out a patrol or two, but I don't recall them reporting back. We've had more pressing concerns, as you know. I'm sorry. That's all I can tell you.
O, Guido! Pozdrav!
I guess I'll find out soon enough.
Posla, a?
There is
neko vino.
something I've been meaning to discuss with you. It's personal.
Pripremi nešto kad ja dođem. Neko dobro. Najbolje neko. Ti tamo sve to degustriraš. Sigurno. Šta si brzo pročitao? Kasni si više. Nije nikad kasnio, nego ja nisam odmah čitao. Na trovu kasni. Na YouTube-u nikad nije ni kasnio. O, budem dobio registraciju. Znači, pripremi sva vina koja ima. Sve ću ih degustirati. Sve. Nekako njemu
Anything
trening.
interesting happened while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh, and where's that?
Outside,
Popio.
above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a fight.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not trying to kill you?
That would defeat the purpose of the training.
Found anything interesting during your training?
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were waged in the old world. I knew the Ten fought against machines, much as we do now, but it seems they were among the last of their kind. Later, machines battled other machines on behalf of greedy leaders, as they vied for lands and spoils. At least the Tanakh have the courage to put their lives on the line when conflicts arise.
There is nobility in that. But maybe we just need fewer conflicts in the first place.
Yes, of course. Hikaru would have it so as well.
What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people's clans, so I've been teaching him Tanakh history. It is heavy with blood and death, but also with honorable deeds and vanquished tyrants. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well, when our mission is done.
I'd be honored. What do Tanakhs do to relax? You know, to take a break from training?
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it, although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically, hones the mind for tactics.
Somehow that still sounds like training. You said there was something you wanted to talk about?
I've been speaking with Gaia. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves stronger. I was wondering if you'd help me do the same.
A on će za metalnu ruku.
Yourself a new arm.
Yes.
On hoće metalnu
Gaia
ruku.
insists she can help me build such a thing if I can get the necessary data and materials. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from the Zeniths.
Their ancient research lab.
I am not as familiar with old world machinery as you are. I could use your assistance.
It might be dangerous. The Zeniths probably still keep an eye on that place. We were lucky to get out of there alive the first time.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
To će biti opasno. Okay.
I should get going. I've got a long road ahead.
Should you need reinforcements,
I know who to call. I'll call you when I'm near the Zenith lab. We'll get what you need for that new arm of yours.
thank you, Aloy.
On hoće ruku. Da mu napravimo. I to je u side questu. Znači, to bi moglo promijeniti i main priču ako se on miješa još u main priču. Ako mu napravimo ruku sada, to bi moglo mijenjati priču.
Aloy, you're here.
Šta ima novo kod tebe?
Already?
Not yet.
After all the trouble you went through getting those sub-functions, seems unfair you have to deal with these Quen on your own too.
It's safer this way. They think I'm Sobek or something like that. They won't hurt me, but I doubt they'll be so kind to anyone else.
If you say so. Let me know if you need anything before you go.
Anything new with you?
Aaron tried to convince me to help him build a... what did he call it? A drum set? But I'm pretty sure Zoe would kill him if it got any noisier around here.
Those two are having a hard time getting along, huh?
They're both stubborn, but they mean well. I'm sure they'll warm up to each other eventually.
Ovi se dvoje još kolju.
Is there anything you need from me before I go?
Not unless you can somehow make me or Aaron better at that Tanakh board game, Strike. Now that Katalo started playing, I don't like our odds.
I'm surprised he agreed to play.
Someone might have told him Aaron helped defeat the Mad Sun King. He got friendlier after that. Still doesn't talk much, but he'll sit down for a game whenever he can.
You better not be slacking off on your studies while I'm gone.
And risk Zoe coming after me? I value my life. In fact, I've been reading about Ted Faro, how he destroyed the world and crawled into a hole after killing those who saved it.
He definitely was a piece of work. So, you and Zoe got into a bit of a fight, huh? Should have known better than to suggest Hephaestus could make new land gods to replace the old ones in Plainsong.
The last thing I wanted to do was dismiss their traditions. But I was trying to look at things differently. More like you know? To see a machine as just a machine.
Yeah, I guess I led you into trouble there, didn't I?
Not your fault. Don't worry.
Looks like things between you and Zoe are better now.
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of. How do people do this? How do I know if the next thing I say won't blow up in my face? What if an apology is not enough next time?
You give her a stuffed animal?
You're the worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know anything about any of this? You're on your own.
Abandoning me again, huh? Well, if she kills me next time, it's on you.
Well, Beta and Gaia built the rig. Can you get everyone ready for the mission ahead?
Of course.
What is it?
Nothing. It's just that everything's about to change. We'll get Gaia, and she'll help us set things right. No more zeniths, no more derangement. It'll be a different world. I welcome it, but I wonder how the Nora will react. And the Karja, and well, everyone.
Let's just focus on fixing Gaia for now.
You're right. We've got an angry AI to take down.
If I get Omega clearance, and then we grab Hephaestus, we might finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging Thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once.
Good.
I'll be in touch if I need anything.
We'll be ready. Everyone's been briefed on the pulse generators as well.
Good.
Je li imam još nekog ovdje? Eren, još igraš tu igru?
What's this I hear about you going west?
Turns out we need one last thing before we can grab Hephaestus.
Because it would have been too easy otherwise.
Bet you're used to that focus by now.
Well, I can hit machines in their weak points. I guess that's something. I wish all the other data was as easy to deal with. Now, to be honest, it's hard to understand half of what's on there. And then the other half reminds me, well, this isn't a fight you can win by just waving a hammer. Which is kind of what I do. But hey, that just means I gotta study harder. Make myself useful.
Just give it time. You've been looking at any interesting data?
Yeah, I asked Gaia to find me something to look at a while back. And she found the mother of all forges. They called it sports. Turns out the old ones spent a lot of time tackling and punching each other for points in one game or another. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh ale? I bet half the claim will be lining up to watch.
What else have you been studying with your focus?
Yeah, I've been looking into this Vegas place you found. Gaia showed us everything that happened when you went to get that Poseidon thing. I mean, this Merlin guy seems pretty smart. Though, risking the Tanakh clan lands for a light show is a bold move.
His crew knows how to handle themselves. Mostly.
Right.
Anything happen I should know about?
Zoe asked us to help her bring more plants in here. Not for eating, apparently. Yeah, if you ask me, the place is fine as it is. You know, metal might be plain, but it's sturdy. Nothing wrong with that. Who needs a bunch of vegetation?
How are things with Katalo? You still scared of him?
Oh, she thinks she's funny. Actually, I played strike with him. I had to fill in most of the conversation myself, but I'm still alive.
Glad to hear it.
Nećemo igrati, ja ne znam to igrati.
I need to get going.
I think I know the answer, but are you sure you don't need any help? Gaia mentioned this other tribe you found, the Quen. They sound like a nasty bunch.
I can handle them. In the meantime, Varl will help you get ready for what comes next.
Take care of yourself, Aloy.
Okej. S njom imam li šta sa Gajom možda da pričam? Ili s ovom dole? Gdje je Gaja? Koja su vrata sad je Gaja?
Are you sure that's what the data says?
I'm telling you, it's a drink, but it's
Treba
soft.
se snaći ovdje.
How is it soft?
It says here it had bubbles in it.
Well, we can't expect to make sense out of everything the old ones did.
Ne. Ovo je izlaz, ja bih rekao. Ovo ne. Ovdje je Gaja. I našao sam zapravo u prošlom live-u, ja mislim, novi onaj dron. Pozdrav. Idem prvo ovdje.
Okay, data module's in.
To je to. A to taj novi ili? Ja mislim da je to novi. Ovaj. Ovo je odmah dugo treba. Možda čak ovaj novi.
Hey Gaia, it's me.
Hello, Aloy. Did you wish to continue our discussion?
Da. Our progress. Beta.
Beta's convinced we won't be able to capture Hephaestus. With that attitude, do you really think she'll be able to build the rig and pulse generators?
It may take some coaxing, but with some assistance, I am confident she will.
I don't get her, Gaia. She's so quick to assume we'll fail. She's nothing like what I thought she'd be. I guess it'll be best if she stays here when we go to Gemini. All this data I've picked up in ancient bunkers and ruins. I guess I never really thought that other people would be looking at it.
Based on my observations, your companions engage quite frequently with this material. Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties. He appears perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet confection, as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of serving sparkling stout ale. He also suggested we host a party for you, as a surprise.
Yeah, no thanks.
That is what I predicted.
Is Katalo getting along with everyone?
Yes, though he prefers to spend most of the time alone. He appears to be collating data on war machine progression and significant battles during the Pharaoh Plague, to aid in the creation of a war map of Operation Enduring Victory. I believe he aims to study the tactics of old world warfare.
I'd be interested in seeing that.
It appears to be a private pastime for him. He has repeatedly declined my offers to assist his research.
So now that you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, how's the biosphere looking?
In the local region, conditions have improved. Superstorms have subsided. Water sources have been purified. And soil conditions remediated. These improvements will stave off environmental collapse for a few additional months.
Well, with luck, soon you'll have Hephaestus. Then you'll be able to fix the biosphere for good, right?
Correct. I will be able to design and produce robotic agents to permanently reverse the environmental damage that has accumulated.
Okay. A šta? Omega. Ovo.
There's something I've been wondering. How could Ted Faro create a clearance level higher than Alpha? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers with creating a backdoor to the Zero Dawn system, without Elizabeth's knowledge. My predecessor did not even know of its existence until he activated it to purge the Apollo database. It is, in effect, a blind spot, one that will allow us to subdue Hephaestus. And fortunately, thanks to Beta's information, we know where Omega clearance may be procured.
Right. Somewhere in San Francisco.
Još tu imam, šta? To sam sve.
So the facility where I recovered Demeter used to be a Faro agricultural research facility. It's where they created the biomass conversion system, but also adamantine wreath. Did Elizabeth know they were working on that?
It is likely she was briefed on other efforts to combat the machine swarm, though her focus was devoted only to Zero Dawn.
That makes sense. But they actually got the wreaths to work. If they've been able to deploy it against the Faro plague in time...
Using the data you recovered on the project, I ran several simulations and have concluded that it would never have worked. In all scenarios, the Faro war machines would eventually hack and deactivate the wreath before they could contain the swarm.
So Zero Dawn really was the only solution. There was a lot of data in the greenhouse facility about agriculture. Do you think it'll help the Quen fix their homeland?
I will run a query. Complete. The data contains information about novel crop production methods, which may be beneficial to the tribe in the long term.
The new crops aren't going to save the world, so I guess it's on us.
It is.
I found some data in one of the rooms you unlocked. It mentioned that there are still functional seed banks beneath this facility. Why is it there?
My predecessor was tasked with reconstituting the biosphere with primary and secondary plant species. Had everything gone according to plan, humans would have eventually been able to introduce tertiary species, including new crops.
Can we access them now?
Unfortunately, it will have to wait. I require control over the machines in order to access and distribute the preserved seed stock.
And for that we need Hephaestus. It's something to look into later then.
Okay,
I'll be
dosta.
off.
Farewell, for now.
Malo smo se posjetili šta sve moramo. Ali otišao bi još dole do ove.
So this Hephaestus, he's like Gaia's own personal blacksmith.
Yeah,
Gdje je put dole?
very angry one.
As like my uncle Lawrence, man didn't smile a day in his life and would box your ears if you messed with his forge.
Kružim, ali ne mogu se sjetiti kako dole ići. Ovdje? Ne, to je gore. Evo ga. Sad, ona nije ovdje. Ona je mislim u ovoj prostoriji, ili? Ne, ona je ipak tamo. Da, ona je tamo. Šta ovdje još imam? Ništa. Da popet se gore. Imaš šta novo kod tebe?
Hi. I'm back. What do you want to know? So do you have everything you need to build the rig and pulse generators? Gaia sent me the schematics. The designs are modest, without the capabilities of Hephaestus, but they should work. Not that it matters without a mega clearance. I'll find it. Just try to have the transport ready by the time I get back. So have you been upstairs at all? Not really. Varl sometimes comes down here to talk. He keeps asking if I'm okay. I thought he only wanted to know about my productivity, but it's almost like he actually wants to talk to me. Yeah, I think he does. Have you talked with anyone else in the base? I speak with Gaia. She asked me how I'm feeling and my opinion on various topics. I didn't expect that from an AI. That's all thanks to Elizabeth. She believed Gaia had to care, not just follow her programming orders. I know. Independent emotional processing enabled the previous version of Gaia to create you, after all. Yeah. I guess so. So, aside from Varl and Gaia, who else have you been talking to? Zoe told me how you met after your escape from the Hades Proving Lab. I had no idea you were severely injured. If the Zeniths had killed you, life on Earth would be doomed. My escape would have been for nothing. But they didn't kill me. And thanks to Varl and Zoe, I was able to recover. You said you and Varl talk sometimes. What about? He told me about your tribe, the Nora, and the proving ritual you did. I told him if I was born into the tribe, I'd never be able to do the proving. It does require a lot of physical training, but there are plenty of other roles besides being a hunter. I don't think I'd be suited for any of them. Well, I guess it's a good thing you're not a Nora then. That's enough for now. Good.
Ok, sad ćemo se vatati nekog questa kojeg ne znam. Da vidite šta imamo. Idemo ovo. Za zo. Znači ti langodovi što trebamo ići posjetiti. I instalirati nešto na njih. Let me just quick save. Da, ne mogu ti se pomoći.
Yeah, maybe. I'll look into it when I can.
Šta je ono tamo? Joj, ima ovih svuda. Okej, sve smo bliže.
There. One of the land god shrines. So said this one sank in a nearby lake. The land god must be down there somewhere.
Da, nemoj zezat da ovaj put ono.
Swim. I better stay away from that snap maw.
Moram ga eliminirat. Sredit ću ga od gore. Šta je njegovom slabost? Vatra i struja. Ajmo isprovat ove strijele. Ništa toga, a? A kritična strijela? To je problem. Možda koplje koje eksploziju radi. To je čuo. Dođemo. Ovdje sam. Čorav, tu sam. Se može disk probiti. Ne može i disk unutra. Kako da ga eliminiram? Ajde dođi. Ček, proći ga ovako. Ej! Idi me. Aj, tu sam. Tu sam. Izlazi van. Tu sam. To. Aj, izlazi. Znači još fighter. Oti mene gore. Dođi ovdje.
Water's murky. I want to use my focus to spot the land god.
Neće izaći. To je problem ako neće izaći. Ne bježi. Danas ću njega s ovim. Ajde, deri ga. To je to. Samo ga opušteno. Sad ga sam lijepo njega eliminirao. Opušteno. Plijamo voda. Šta osvjetli ovdje? A, to je on. S koje strane ćemo instalirati? I? Šta će sad? Se možeš ti micat. Ima li nešto zanimljivo ovdje? Baš i ne.
One down, two to go. Zoe, you there?
I'm here, Aloy.
Had to swim a bit, but I gave the reboot code to So.
Ah, good. We used to celebrate So in the fall, at the beginning of the harvest, with wine made from elderflowers. When I was 12, I got tipsy on it and kissed a boy in the sage garden.
How'd that go?
He was so surprised he nearly fell into the mulch. It would be good to see So again. Plowing the fields in the afternoon sun. All right then. I'll head to Plainsong and deliver the code to the land gods there.
Ali tu bi trebalo biti još nešto. Zašto mi prikazuje samo jedan? Zašto mi prikazuje ovaj? Možda su jedan na drugom. A, sad će mi prikazivati.
I can refill my pack with these later.
Charger, a? Definitivno sam krivo ga eliminirao. Možda kombinirao me ovaj charger da ne skuži. Možda me ne primijeti. Definitivno me skužio. Ako mi se sputate, dobro. Pozdrav, batice! Dobrodošao! To nije dobro. male su mi probleme stvorili. Šta ima, batica, kako si ti? Koristim, da. Skillovima su već 23 su mi strijele, Hunter. Moram varirati još dosta poboljšati. Išao sam Hunter i Survival prvo razviti jer najlakše je tako preživjeti. Aj, navikao sam se s jedinica. Okej. Trebam ih eliminirati. Ja sam tu, već mislim ne trebam. Ali mi korisno može nešto dati. Ovo bi moglo postati opasan. Dobre. Trebaju mi neki materijali od njih. Šta mi do sad nije još dao. Ako skupim te materijale, moći ću naučiti kako ga na duže overridat, ili tako nešto. Ili više njih overridat. Ili za stalno overridat. Hop, malo više od pol sata je prošlo. Gdje moram ići dole? To je shrine.
I was here before Zoe told me about it. I guess they were leaving offerings to the land god. It looks like something fried them. Whatever did it might still be around.
Revenčar je tamo. Jel on možda napraviti probleme?
There's the land god. But I'll have to deal with those machines before I install the reboot code.
Ništa, prvo Revenčara eliminirit. To jest da mu skinemo ono oružje gore. Ostaje bez tog oružja. To je jako dobro. To je sve što trebam. Da je namamiti nekako čao tamo. Gdje je to oružje što mu je bilo na leđima? Okay. Gdje je oružje? Ovdje nešto ne štima. Palo mu je definitivno sa leđa. Je opalo dole. Mislim da je tamo. Eno ga. Kako da ja dođem tamo da me ne primijeti? Kamo moralo pas dole. Budemo sreće. Izvući se sada da me ne vide i da dočekam ovoga ovdje. Želim njega prvog eliminirat s njegovim oružjem, pa ću lagano ove. Imam te. Oh shit. To je to? Evo batice, tražim malo close kombata. Šta je to bilo? To je to.
That's all the machines. Time to install this code on that land god.
Jesi živ?
Uh-oh. Stormbird. Must have been what killed Rizutaro.
Na nju nisam računao. Dosta! Potjem popiti. Gdje? Koji damage. Brcite. Okej. Gdje bježiš? Beži. Čuo sam kako dolazi, iako je nisam vidio. Daj miruj malo. Oh shit. Miruj malo. To. Kako me baca posvuda. Skoro i nikakav damage ne radim, to me ljuti. Znaš šta, ej ovo. Ovo će je zaustaviti, da ne može koristiti to. To mi je trebalo. Ja sad ću plazmu koristiti na nju. Padni dole. Da just. Ti mene zajebavaš. Zašto ti si pao dole? Nije pala dole, ne mogu vjerati. Jedva sam te otrovo. U nadi da ćeš past. Sad ćemo mi tebe. Bacaj te vražje diskove na nju. A šta? Ide kragu. Silaz dole. Opet krenula s tim. Prestani. Šta radiš ti ovdje? Halo? Oh shit. Je to s ovim zraku. Okej. Ovo nije dobro. Ovo definitivno nije dobro. Ova ptica me izluđuje. Zašto ja gubim HP cijelo vrijeme? Nemam resursa za kraftati. Bilo šta. Moram bježati. Bilo šta. Nemam ništa. Okej. Ne mogu iskraftat ništa za lijek. Nemam lijeka. Ona će me ubiti. Moram naći nešto. Kako me pogodiš? Vidi ovo je. Luda ptica. Moram je nekako nju drugačije eliminirati. Provat ćemo ovo. Krivi disk. Gdje ćeš, alo? Luda ptica. Opet je u zrak. Gdje si? Sad imam. Ne! Daj to. Jedi! Shit. Predaleko mi je bila. Neš me eliminirat sad per kraj. To! To! Ovi diskovi su pokazali jako loše za sad, ali dobro. Zadržat ću ih još.
I should install this code on that land god.
Sami daš potijane.
Friends, my stash later.
Ajde da instaliram na njega. Što ne mogu? Mogu.
Let's try this again. Nice and easy. Another land god dealt with. Hey, Zo?
Aloy, how goes it?
I found T and installed the reboot code.
Fitting then that I feel thankful. T's festival came in winter, when all the grain from the harvest was stored away. It was a season of gratitude, and all the children would receive gifts.
Instalirao sam taj neki overdrive ili nešto od Gaje.
Strung by my father.
Well, he definitely taught you how to shoot well.
That he did.
There's one more thing. I found 2 of your people. A Stormbird got them, but I took it down.
Oh. I'll make sure someone retrieves their seed pouches, so they may return to the land.
How are things on your end?
Getting there. A few land gods to visit still.
Okay. I'll call you when I'm done with the last one.
Thank you, Aloy.
Ok, ostaje još jedan. Gdje je on? Skroz ovdje. Ja mogu travel ovdje. Zašto ne mogu? Zašto ne mogu fast travel ovdje? What the fuck? O, skratit ću ja sebi put. Makar ovdje fast travel. Jel ti nešto skida kad to... šta uradim? Nije da mi je skroz jasno. Da, imam neki teleport scrollove, ali to mogu kupiti. To kod merchanta kupim te scrollove. Mislim da mi čak možda ostao još jedan. Morat ću se opet obnoviti.
An old world ruin. Might be the one that Utaru and Plainsong told me about. Let's see if there's anything useful inside. Ona vatra mi se ne sviđa. Setting it on fire won't help.
Sviđa. Dobre. Vidi koliko ih je gore. Aha, to im je kamp ovdje. Zato ih je toliko. Ja se ću sad s vama zajebavat ovdje. Tu sam na questu. Dokle vi možete gađati tim strijelima?
This must be the shrine for the land god Del. Must be past those vines. Let's take a look. Gotta climb up to that land god. It looks like this one's been here for a while. I won't be able to install the reboot code with these vines in the way. But where there's vines, there's a metal flower. I just have to find it. There, the flower. If I can deactivate it, the land god will be free from the vines.
Ilon?
But I'll have to find a way up there.
Tamo isto metal flower. I tamo. Dobro, do onoga mislim da znam doći.
Should be able to access that cave now.
Baš ne vidim ovdje.
Headwing carcass. Must have dropped the flowers and then crashed. Looks like I can climb up the side of the
Nešto
cliff.
je tamo ljubičasto.
Might help me get to that metal flower.
Zaboravio sam gdje je taj metal flower. A, tu je gore.
Now I just need to get rid of these vines. That's better. Time to get this code installed. This will help you get better. That's the last land god. Zoe, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Aloy.
Just planted the reboot code on Doe. He was a bit tangled up, but he's better now.
Good to hear. Doe always returned to the sacred cave at the end of winter, so his festival foretold the coming of spring. During those times, I remember clinging to my mother by the heart, snuggling for warmth, and listening to her sing of new beginnings.
Which is exactly what you're going to give to your people.
I hope so. When you can, meet me at Plainsong and we'll send out the reboot signal. I've delivered the code to all the land gods, save one. Only La is left. I'm here with her, just east of the main village.
Okay, I'll get there as soon as I can.
Moram se naći sa Zo i još zadnjeg spasit. No, imam još 4 batice za travelet, za brzo putovanje. Iskaj mi tako nešto kilometar ili dalje udaljeno, zeze mi trčati. Radit se, ovo što sad radim su sporedne misije. Ovo nije... Znači ovo je sad side quest. Radim ovako side questove i ove errandse. Ovo ostalo ću isto možda da radim, ali glupo mi to u live-ovima. To ću možda ovako offline neke stvari rješavati. Ovdje idem side questove i main questove. Priču uglavnom. I ovi errands. Gdje je zanimljivo nešto se dešava. Znači, zadatke uglavnom što mi daju drugi. Vidiš, tu ima neki side quest isto. To ćemo mi pokupiti odmah. Da saznamo gdje je. Ovo me vozi po mapi. Iza mene. Gdje ovdje ulaz? Ovo ljudi, ja sam zaboravio kako se ulazi ovdje. Moram ovdje ući pa ići preko mosta. Naš sam te.
Hey Lloyd, I hear you've been making quite the impression on the clan lands. Forcing the commander Takote out of hiding, defending the grove from Regala.
I didn't do it alone.
The humble words of a true warrior.
Is something wrong?
No. Yes. There's this song I want to play, one of my own making, but it's hopeless. I'm just never going to get the sound right.
What makes you say that?
Back in the clan lands, the Sky Clan built instruments that cast sound to sky and across the mountains. They use long-leg throats to make them bellow with the sound of metal. It's how they communicate between villages. Combining that sound with the Utarus would create a melody unlike anyone's ever heard before. But I won't be hunting for any long legs anytime soon.
For now, you should try the Metal Weaver again. They might have some new piece you can use.
Right.
This song means a lot to him, doesn't it?
It does, which is why I'm getting him that machine part. It'll be a surprise. The Utaru say that's the best way to receive a gift.
Is there a long leg around here?
As it happens, one has been troubling some villages southwest of here. You be doing me and Plain Song a favor by getting rid of it. Interested?
Eto, super.
I didn't think the Tanakh cared much about gifts.
When I first moved here, I remember some days were more difficult than others. But I came to embrace the life I found here, and I don't see why I can't help Corey do the same.
He's lucky to have you. Tell me more about this long leg.
It's a particularly nasty one. Looks different too. Tainted like the lands around here. It protects a group of machines that overran a small outpost southwest of Plainsong. Its call is easy enough to track, but if it spots us, it'll call reinforcements faster than you can draw your bow. Take it out with the rest of those machines though. Plainsong has one less problem to deal with, and Corey gets to play his melody. Victory for all.
If I make my way down there, I'd like to help.
I appreciate that. I'll head southwest and see if I can pick up a trail.
Ok. Ali, to ćemo staviti drugi put. Mi se moramo uputiti na Sonu.
I've heard a strange report about a missing soldier from Tide's Reach, a lowland village on the western coast. With the marshals spread thin, there's no one to investigate. Would you consider it?
I'll try to stop by when I'm out that way.
So's back. Aloy, you made it. All of the land gods have been updated. Now to send out the reboot signal. Gaia told me this would happen. To all of them. Do, T, So, and the rest. She called it a reboot sequence. But I didn't think it would be so beautiful. Soon the land gods will return to tilling the soil as they once did.
Zoe, the chorus wants a word.
Of course they do.
Do you want me to come?
No need. I'll just tell them that our lands will soon bloom again. Who are they to argue? Find me later. Then I'll tell you how it went.
Good luck.
To je to. Pa si njegovom pjeva. Sad će joj i poče pjevat. Vi da ste na redu? Okej. Ovo bi bilo dobro. Ovo bi bilo dobro. Ovo bi počeli pjevati sa njim. Dobro. To je to. Znači, sad ćemo za sljedeći live koji će biti danas. Evo vidiš, imamo ovo. The Music and Metal. To je šta smo sad uzeli quest od ovoga, gore. To ćemo ići raditi u sljedećem live-u. To će biti znači malo kasnije danas, kad se odmorim. Tako da dođite, svratite opet. Hvala vam na gledanju i budite pozdravljeni. Bok.